What if I told you that you can double your conversions and significantly decrease your show up rate in your sales cycle within the next 90 days? Will you believe me? Well, this is completely possible with the framework that I'm about to share with you in the next few minutes. All right. Let me give you a quick overview on who I am and where I'm coming from to give you such insight. My name is Fahad. I'm the founder of Automate My Best. Over the past 4 to 5 years, I've been working in the systems and automation industry, and I had the privilege of working with some amazing big brands so far, which includes Law by Mike, Anthony O'Neill, NAS Academy, and many more. And we even had Ali Abdal personally reach out to us early this year. So what I'm about to share you is not just theories but proven systems and frameworks that has worked for my clients. All right, so this is just for you, especially if you have a low show up rate, if your conversion rate is very less, if you have deals constantly being lost, and you have a lack of clarity on what exactly is happening in your sales process. And if you were to implement these frameworks, what we can expect is you can expect an increase in your show up rate by 20 to 40%, increase your conversions by at least 2x, and no deal is ever going to be lost, and you'll have a complete overview on exactly what's happening in your business. And although this may sound a bit basic, but we all have to have fundamentals, and what I want to share with you is some fundamental stuff that you need to implement in your business. Watch till the end, because some of these things, right, even with the most systemized business I've seen, they often overlook it. So anyways, so what exactly it is, you guys already said it, it's by systemizing and automating your sales process. That is how you're going to go by it, and we have certain strategies in which we're going to follow. And if you do this thing right, I believe if your product is good, that you can significantly have these results which I just shown you right now, if you do it right. So if you want to, first thing that I recommend is systemizing and automating your sales operation and sales process. Very crucial for any business, online service providing business out there, because you should not be spending time following up with your deals, tracking them, managing them, when a system and bot can do it for you. So you can spend more time generating more money rather than going after the money. All right, so the must have, there is two things you need in this step. All right, you must have a CRM, which is bare minimum. You need to have a CRM, but what's good to have is if you have an automation tool like Zapier, Make.com, Pabbly, all these things are good to have in A10. If you have this, very good, but if not, if you can get by it, for now. All right, so there is 3 things that I would recommend that you implement in a sales process as an online service provider. All right, first thing is you're all getting a lot of leads. Wherever you're getting the leads from is you add them directly onto your CRM, so you can manage them directly. The reason we were adding them to a CRM is so we can track all their information, and everything is accounted for, so no deal is ever being lost. Immediately add them to the CRM. And if you're getting leads from Instagram or Facebook, I recommend having a chatbot in place, in an AI chatbot that's going to answer their queries, that's going to understand their problem, give them solution, and then get them to book a call. All right, and the whole lead process, I haven't overcomplicated this because this is different for every business, which is why I haven't added much into detail. So after you do this thing, you add them to the CRM, you get them to book a call, which is the most important thing. Everything I'm about to tell you comes after you get them to book a call. All right, that is the most important thing. That is when they become an MQL, and then that's when you have to track them. All right, so they book a call, immediately add them to the particular stage in your pipeline, and then what I want you to do is send them a few emails. All right, add them to this email automation. First thing is send them a confirmation email about the call that you're about to have, and most importantly, set an agenda on the confirmation email itself. All right, because this email has the highest chance of being opened. Set the agenda right on the call, saying that hey XYZ, these are the things that we are about to discuss on the call. There is 2 reasons for this. First is this sets the authority, that this says that hey, you know what you're doing. Because if your competitors are just sending a random Calendly confirmation reminder, and you have a personalized email which sets the agenda, you are an authority in the field, and they value more highly, because thus they show up to the call more, because they expect and they know what to expect on the call. They are well prepared and they come to the call, they value as an authority, and there's a high chance of them showing up because of both these things. All right, second thing is I want you to have sent at least 3 reminder emails, at least. It depends upon how quickly the call happens. If the call happens, the call cycle is 1 week, they book a call 1 week from now, then have 4 reminders. But ideally for most businesses, have at least 3 reminders: a 48-hour reminder, 24-hour reminder, 1-hour reminder. Just these reminders alone is going to increase your show up rate by 5%. Just these reminders, because most people forget about it and they often check their emails. And what I want you to do instead is, on the 48-hour reminder, this is the first reminder we sent, add a case study to it. Hey, that is relevant to their industry. So whenever you're collecting the information from here, right, the reason why we have a CRM is for personalization as well. Collect wherever you're getting this from, collect their industry, and based on which industry it is, you set up the email automation in a way. We have multiple email copies for each industry, and which industry they are in, send a specific case study which is relevant for them. Their case study, the more personalized it is, the better. Alright, you send a case study for them because there is a high chance of them opening this 48-hour reminder email, and once they open that, you send a 24-hour, and in this, no case study but add a testimony in there from previous client. So they know that, hey, this is the past testimonial, maybe from the same case study, could be from the same case study, or even a different testimonial that shows that what these guys know what they're talking about. And then 1 hour reminder, just a basic reminder saying that, hey, we have a call that's coming up, if you want to reschedule, if you want to cancel, just let us know. So this alone is gonna promise you an increased show up rate by 20 to 40% at least, because guess what, we are nurturing them, we are slowly nurturing them before they join the call. Alright, these are all automations. Sorry about that, I just had my pizza delivered. Anyways, so this is one clever automation that all my team loves, by the way, so I want to share it with you. So as soon as when the meeting goes live, right, we have this automation that's set up, which automatically sends this email similar to this to my salesperson that's assigned to this deal, and he will have all the questions we asked on the Calendly is listed in here, so he doesn't have to go to the CRM, and there is 5 buttons that he can choose from. All right, after the call happens, so whenever he selects whichever button that he selects, he's added to the respective email sequence in our CRM, which makes this whole process completely seamless. And what happens is, as soon as he selects the late button, we will send them a late email. So guess what, the salesperson doesn't have to type it, all they have to do is just press a button saying, hey, we're late, please join, because the amount of people that joined after I send this email is a lot of people join after I click this button and send this email, because that's when they remember. Some people forget and they're like, oh shit, I'm late. And the no-show email, if they select no-show, it adds them to this no-show email sequence, which sends about 5 to 6, depends upon which industry you're in. 4 email is ideal, 6 alright, 5 is perfect. Anything more than that is too much, and you just get them to book a call. You just get them to book a call again, reschedule, have a link where they can reschedule the call again without all the questions being asked, and you set them over the next 2 days, over the next 4 days, 5 days, and then lastly have a breakup email sent out saying that, hey guys, I don't think we can work with anymore, and move them to deal lost and add them to a nurture list. Same thing with the proposal requested. If they requested a proposal, you send them a thank you email saying that, hey, you can expect a proposal within the next 24 or 48 hours, and this is the right expectations in the client's mind, and when the proposal is ready, you just upload the proposal and add them to the proposal follow-up sequence. This sends the proposal and follows up with them over the next 2 to 3 days for 3, 4, 5 times until they respond. And this completely streamlines the whole sales process. And another sequence that we have is need time. If the client says they need time to think, there's not a lot of clients that go down this path, because I often tell the clients, hey, either say yes or either say no. But some clients will be like, hey, I have to speak with someone, I'm interviewing few folks, I'll get back to you guys then this email sequence is supposed to nurture them over the next 2 weeks. We send them 2 to 3 emails every 2 to 3 days, just telling them, hey, this is what we are, this is who we are, and you can just change these things accordingly depending upon your business, and have these conditions in place where if they reply, if the deal is won, or if they do anything related to the call to action, in here they respond to the proposal, in here they reschedule, or in here they just reply to us saying that, hey guys, I'm interested in moving forward, we immediately remove them from the whole automation email sequence. Everything else after that is somewhat bit manual, onboarding them, invoicing them, all these things are done manually, but automating these things, right, is going to completely give you a good overview on what exactly is happening, and so your salesperson can sit back, relax, and focus on making more money. And lastly is after, this is a bit important depending upon how good of a customer experience steps you have, is after you onboard them, I highly recommend sending them a welcome email and next steps email. This could give them the next steps, and even attach the onboarding link or onboarding form. These are the 2 things that we have: onboarding form, onboarding link, and a Slack invitation. This immediately triggers as soon as the deal is marked as won, and it sets the right expectations for them, and everything is super seamless. And when the project is completed, right, we add them to this email sequence, which thanks them for choosing us, and the project is completed, and it gives them a form to fill to show them how we performed. If they don't submit the form, they don't click on the form, we follow up with them 2 times. If they do click, we check in the form if the condition is 4 or 5 stars. If it's 4 or 5 stars, then we prompt them to, hey, we have an email sequence which says that, hey guys, since you guys gave us 4 or 5 stars, we appreciate it. Here's a Trustpilot link. Please, would you be willing to do it for Iris on a Trustpilot as well? The same thing, give them some incentive. But if they say something less, we have feedback form, so we can collect feedback, so we can improve on your service and be better. And if you make sure you do all these things, right, I guarantee you, although it may sound so simple, right, most of these things are that simple. If you can automate and streamline this thing, right, and make sure you do these tweakings, this whole thing is going to give you a complete overview on what exactly is happening in your business, thus increasing your sales. And if you do all these follow-ups, right, no deal is ever being lost and the deal is being followed up on the right time. That means more sales. And if you have this thing in place, you can improve your customer service and your customer experience and all these things. That means more sales. It may sound so simple, although these are the simple things that most people don't even consider. So if you implement these 3 things, right, I guarantee you that you can go by having an amazing sales, improving, significantly streamlining and automating your sales process comparatively better than your competition. That's all for today. I've been doing Instagram for so long. Subscribe for more of such stuff. All right, hope to see you guys soon with another video, and the next one would be about CRM. Bye bye.